This is our third annual playground build. This is our signature day of service. We do a day of service every month, but in June we have our signature one, which is a playground build for schools or parks that don't have a playground for children in need. And this year we're at Giant Steps of St. Louis, which is building a school for kids on the autistic spectrum. And what a pleasure it is to be here. It was nominated by a season ticket holder, which is even more special for our organization. Well, I think it's just the same way you try to build a tradition on the field, we're trying to build a tradition off the field. And with our days of service, it's become our hallmark monthly event for the team, but nothing is more long-lasting and visible than a playground in a community in need. And this is a permanent structure that will be here for years to come, and people will always remember where the Rams gave back and how they did it. And as we talk about all the time, this team is here to be in this community 365 days a year, not just the 10 days a year we play at the Edward Jones Dome. What's unique about this school is it's really the only school in St. Louis for kids on the autism spectrum, and it ranges from ages 3 to 21. So you're building a lasting place to impact lives and impact families. And I think everybody knows a child who's been touched somewhere on the autism spectrum, which makes this more personal maybe for some of our staff members than the project, and especially Dr. Pat Kopitz from University of Missouri St. Louis, who nominated the school, wrote to us as a season ticket holder an email saying I'd love to nominate Giant Steps, and it was just a serendipitous way for everything to come together.
My husband and I are season ticket holders, and we periodically receive emails from the Rams organization, and had no knowledge that this playground build was an initiative that the Rams had sponsored. And this being the third playground build, we applied, and with the hopes that our justification for the playground would be well received, and it was. And the playground will benefit 70 children with autism and certainly help the teachers and the families of these children. And we thank the St. Louis Rams for providing this opportunity.
We're very fortunate to have Pat Kopitz of UMSL nominate us for the Rams playground build. We were delighted when we won the nomination, and we're going to have a new playground, and the Rams also decided to fix up the entire inside of our school. So really, we're getting about what would take us about 3 years to do, all accomplished in one day when you bring in 110 people. Our kids have never had their own playground, and for us to move into this relatively urban area and be able to have a really beautiful outdoor place area, which also been specially designed for children with autism. The playground designer and the Rams staff really took that into consideration, and not only dealing with the particular abilities our kids have, but also with our age range. I mean, we serve from 3 to 21, so different kinds of playground equipment are needed, and they took all of that into consideration. So I really can't wait to see the kids' faces when they get off the buses on the first day of school.
We're over here doing a spin tic-tac-toe device that goes underneath the playground. We're struggled with it a little bit. We put it on backwards a few times, but we managed to figure it out, and I think it's about ready to go. You know, it's very important for me to take part in something like this. St. Louis as a community does so much for us during the season, and they show so much support towards our football games. I think it's the least that we could do to kind of give back to the community a little bit. It's a great event, you know, just to build camaraderie, you know, not only amongst the players, but amongst the staff and the players. It gives us an opportunity to kind of get to know one another a little bit better, and it just makes the whole Rams organization as a whole a lot stronger.
Well, I think it's always great to do something where at the end of it there's a finished product and people can see it year in and year out. I know the two other places, two built playgrounds that we've built are still standing, are still vibrant, so we feel like we've done something that can last a long time. We're hoping to do that same thing here today. I just think the interaction with all the different individual groups within our building is important. We don't always get to do that throughout the course of the day. Everybody's kind of, you know, in their cubbyhole doing their job, working hard for the Rams organization, but that gives us an opportunity to focus on one thing that we know will create goodness for a lot of people. We kind of got 3 stages here. On the inside, there's a lot of painting going on and some creative painting. We got some good designers and some good graphic artists in there in our organization, so that looks great. Classrooms throughout. In the front, we're doing landscaping, so we're going to beautify it once we get the mulch out there and knock a few trees down. I think that'll give the building a great look. And then out here, certainly in what is the actual playground, which kids love to be involved in, by the time it's all said and done here this afternoon, I think we'll have something that the kids can have a lot of fun on.